Hey guys, welcome back to Glam Finds, and I'm here with another fragrance review, one that you guys never asked for, but if you know my channel at all, you know that I love coconut, and I reviewed something with coconut recently, and I don't remember which one of you guys, but one of you said that the coconut in this is better than the coconut in Light Blue Sun. Shout out, because I had been going back and forth whether I was going to get this or not, but as you noticed, I bought the 200 ml bottle, so let's talk about Hugo Boss Bottled Pacific. As you can probably tell, this is the big bottle. I also have the 200 ml of Infinite, but I decanted a lot of that one out. This one, I was like, okay, I might decant a little bit. I'll get the big bottle because Macy's had the sale. Maybe decant a little and keep the rest, or just keep all of it. Because Infinite, I think it's still out there, but it is harder to find. So let's go ahead and talk about the notes of this one. Again, it is a coconut fragrance. The notes that you're going to find on Fragrantica are salt, coconut, cypress, patchouli, cashmere, and lemon and sandalwood. Now, this smells like a nice salty coconut. You will smell the cypress in there, but it's not like an overly green fragrance. That is actually really well blended. And the cashmere is the other note that you're really going to pick up on. But I think the cashmere kind of helps the potency of this fragrance. So if you're into kind of beachy, coconutty fragrances, this 100% reminds me of being on a beach. It's got a little bit of that aquatic feel and a little bit of that kind of sunscreeny coconut feel. The way that those two types of notes mix together for me works perfectly for summer. Yeah, I'm literally getting like a nice beachy fragrance. The coconut in here almost is a little bit reminiscent of kind of like the coconut you'd get in a summer cocktail. However, it's not really blended with anything that's going to take it in the cocktail direction. But you will probably get a little bit of that. So really, it's just going to remind you of summer. So beachy to me. Let's go ahead and talk about, does it smell like anything? So it doesn't smell like anything specific. However, it does kind of get a little bit here, a little bit of there. If you have any of those sunscreen fragrances, it has bits and pieces of those. To compare it to Light Blue Sun, Light Blue Sun is all aquatic with a little bit of coconut. The coconut is more forward here, but it's not a creamy coconut. So if that's what you're looking for, you're not going to get it, because again, it is kind of a sea salty coconut with that cashmere note and a little bit of that cypress blending things together. The sandalwood in here would suggest that because you have coconut and sandalwood, it could go creamy, but it never goes that creamy. It really is just this really nice beachy fragrance. I think it smells really, really good. Again, I'm going to mention it is not groundbreaking. It is just a really fun, beachy scent. So despite it not being groundbreaking, do I like it? I absolutely do. Do I have others that I can wear in the same time? Yes. Here's the thing, because they're starting to seem serious about this whole limited edition thing, I don't regret getting 200 ml. Again, Macy's was doing their 15% off. I actually ended up getting a free bag and a handful of samples in the mail when I ordered this too, so it wasn't that bad of a deal. In terms of performance, because I know that's everyone's first question anyways, this isn't bad. For a beachy fragrance, I wasn't expecting too much, but I got over 6 hours, to be honest. It was more of a 7-hour fragrance. Didn't scream off of me at any point, but for the first hour and a half, I got pretty good projection, and it was a nice sillage bubble for, you know, the first while. It does come closer to the skin a little bit faster than other fragrances, but I would say at the 8-hour mark, I could still smell it on skin. I just had to dig my nose in a little bit deeper, but I got a solid 7 hours of it every time I wore it. For safety's sake, let me go ahead and say it's probably going to last on most people an average of 6 to 7 hours. Now, if your skin eats up fragrances, it probably won't. Again, this is a beachy fragrance. In the heat, you're probably going to get a little bit more for most people. I'm just going to throw that disclaimer out there because I know someone's going to be like, oh, I got 15 minutes. Well, I think you're nose blind. I don't think any fragrance lasts only 15 minutes. Even 4711 goes harder than that. Anywho, to the next point, who can wear this? This is a fragrance marketed towards males. However, because it's just a really beachy fragrance, I think anyone can just wear this going to the beach. I don't think it has an age range at all. It is a little bit playful, so if you're looking for something a little bit more mature, I wouldn't necessarily look here. I'd look for something maybe that isn't as sweet, because this does have a nice dose of sweetness. I wouldn't at all call it a sweet fragrance, but the coconut has a little bit of sweetness here. Yeah, it's just a really fun vibe. And you know, I'm almost getting a little bit of a tropical vibe, but it doesn't have like the fruitiness. It's just that coconut. It's really, really nice though. It's really hard to get enough of this fragrance. Again, though, I think you have to be someone who really likes coconut and knows that you're okay with something that isn't going to be completely different from everything else you own. I was okay with that. Again, limited edition, and I'm not even going to lie, I like the bottle. Okay, I like this color of blue. I think it's really nice. So I went ahead and went for it. I'm not disappointed in the performance. In terms of when you could wear it, this is obviously a summer fragrance. You could wear it in the spring, but I'm just gonna say this is summer, daytime. If it's warm, summer nights, you can wear it anywhere. It does have a little bit of versatility to it because it does have a little bit of freshness to it. So if you wanted to make it a signature scent in the summer, I would wear it, you know, pretty much anywhere. It's a little playful, but if you wanted to wear it to work, it's very inoffensive. I wore it to work several times, and it's a nice fragrance. Now, does this get compliments? It is not a compliment beast because it is not a huge projector, but anyone that was in my close vicinity, yes, this is a compliment getter. I think honestly the Boss Bottle DNA in general, they're really made to be fairly versatile and mass appealing. So this is definitely a mass appealing fragrance. Again, if you're just reaching for something that you want to be able to wear all summer long, this would be my suggestion. Now, I will be reviewing several other coconut fragrances and fragrances that you're going to want to wear in the summer coming up here soon. But I did want to review this one because I don't know how long it's going to be out there. So I thought I'd say something about it. Price-wise, I don't remember how much this was, but I think I paid $120 after the 15% off with tax and everything shipped. So I don't think that's going to be worth it to anyone because Boss fragrances you can usually get discounted. Again, this may hit discounters. However, I never saw Marine, which is last year's limited edition, hitting discounters, and I waited for it. Because it didn't hit discounters, and Tonic has been kind of harder to find, and Infinite, which I own and bought from discounters, but that is now hard to find. I just figured I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to get it now. If you've tried this fragrance, comment down below. Let people know what you think. As always, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like this video. If you'd like to be subscribed to my channel, hit that notification bell to get notified when I drop another video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!